Good morning, writers. Yeah, yesterday, of course, it was dark. I was out riding, coming back from Michigan. I was riding with a friend of mine, Chuck, and he says, you don't have any taillights or brake lights. So, not all taillight assemblies are made the same. I don't know where this came from. But, if anything, happens, I use this tool works great. I mean, you can interject power, ground, and you hook it up to the battery. And automobile, it's got a huge long cord. It's got even another cord with it. But they're relatively inexpensive. It's like a VOM plus. But yeah, I interjected power and everything, and the turn signals worked, But yeah, this sleeve rattled out of the hole. Now, why they would put a sleeve, I'm sure, I'm still looking years ago, this must have been part of this assembly. So I saved this, but not much, but I had to lop that off there so I could get on it and put another taillight. Found one upstairs. This one, somebody drilled the hole, so I have to put nuts and bolts through it. But yeah, this one, there might be a sleeve in there too. It just rattled apart. I guess I'll try this one. I was thinking of taking this offender I've had, and I don't know what year it is. It's kind of interesting. And it has these, and they sure look like from, somebody didn't do it. I think that's from the factory, so I don't know what year that is. So I was thinking of driving the pin out, putting this black section on the bottom, leaving my burgundy color up here. Oh yeah, then the other day too, I noticed a bunch of noise. These rattled, the bolts rattled loose, so I used blue Loctite this time. But yeah, if it's from here back, the bolts always get loose. These get loose. And that's, I wish I had another one of these. That's what actually supposed to go in there. And I've had them, but I thought I had two of them. But that's so it fits down in there like that. But yeah. Well, yeah, first off, this morning, I had to run off and drop a stool sample. That was fun. Then the lady goes, "You put too much in the vial. They'll reject it." I said, "Send it in. The doctor will tell me yay or nay." I said, "I've already done it. What the heck? Send it in." It's not the most fun thing to do. Stool samples in 5, 6 different vials. Half of it has to be refrigerated. Then you get there, and the whole place, it's Saturday, so it's crowded this time. And the Medical Foundation here in town was a great place. They drew blood. You could donate their blood. They were close to the hospital. I think they were put together by some doctors in the late 1800s, along with Epworth Memorial here in South Bend. Bought out by LabCorp. Oh my God. For a little while, they were in the old big building. Then they started eliminating people where you just go in and say, "Hey, I'm here," and it was great interaction with the people. I went in there for years. Now you go to these little metal buildings with a kiosk inside, and you scan your driver's license. Thank goodness I got one of those still. You scan your driver's license, and then you put in all the information, but it knows you pretty much. I did it at the old one, so it's a little faster because you got to put your reading glasses on to see all the little stuff in the kiosk. And every time you press the button, the whole little thing wobbles back and forth just like it did at the other store. I was telling this to my wife. Oh my gosh. And I told the lady there, I said, "This is what become of the Medical Foundation," which was, they are not world renowned, but they were one of the first where doctors could send their stuff in, in the beginning of the 19th century, and it was like groundbreaking. and now it's like LabCorp. And you go in, there's nobody inside. There's a couple people, down the hallway, but there's no receptionist, no nothing, no interaction anymore. You might as well have a robot standing out there. I said, this is what it's become? She goes, yeah. We were bought out by LabCorp. I said, that wasn't a good idea. Oh, well, that's my rant for the day. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I got home and like I say, so taillights didn't work, so I think I'm working on that, fix that. Oh, and the throttle drum. Yeah. Oh, finger locked up. My throttle drum. I turned it too far. I must have turned it too far, and it got stuck. At least it was on the half a block from the house. I couldn't give it any gas. Idle, that was it. It jammed up in there. Where did I put that? I probably threw it in the trash, so yeah, here it is. So it jammed up in there. When I turned it back to, idle, you give a gas, it turns back. But, yeah, it just, I don't know. I'm no Hercules or anything by any stretch of the imagination. And the rubber now is like integrated with the tube. A good rubber still. It won't come off. No, I was going to save that. So I got another one. I got a basket full of odds and ends, ones I've taken off and things. Not exactly. Here's got a little bit of a. But yeah, hopefully this has enough bump out so it doesn't. Now this is aftermarket, even though I gave it a little gray spray and then I wiped it off, kind of give it a little bit of a different look. Other than chrome, I'm not much chrome. But yeah, you twisted it, and when I went back, I must have pushed too far. Man, I mean, it's kind of been stuck before. Well, at least at least in this case, it's stuck on closing, not opening. Because I always think, am I ready for that in case the throttle sticks, to turn the ignition off, or pull in the clutch, or do both. So yeah, I was over at Indian and got myself an Indian sticker, just in case. Of course, everybody's tossing out their Harley shirts these days. And oh yeah, where did I put that? Oh yeah, I used to work at the Clark station, so I found an old Clark sticker. I worked at the Clark station years ago. Gosh, that was probably 74 or 73. I don't know if there's any Clark stations anymore, but yeah, I'll see if I can't drive that pin out. I don't know. Where'd you go? I drive that pin out. Don't want to hurt it or beat it up. My hinge is looser than a goose on this anyway. But I might just change the back to black or something. Be kind of different, Well, catch you guys later. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Think positive. And like me, just personally me, I thank the Lord for every breath and every heartbeat that I have. And all my brothers and sisters. Take her easy. Peace. Keep that stick on the ice. Or in this case, asphalt. Bye-bye. See you later.